What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode from Retro Style Media, and today we're going to be talking about the Atari 7800. If you don't know anything about Atari, back in the day, Atari dominated everything, okay? So they came out with a console that was called the 2600. That's well known for playing the games like Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Asteroids, all these cool games that help push everything into the gaming industry. And after the 2600 was released, Atari came out with the 5200, and the 5200 came out with games that it could only play those games. Like, it could not play the 2600 games. So everybody was upset. Everybody's like, well, why do I want to play this or buy this new console, right? So Atari wanted to come out with a new console that was reverse compatibility, so it could play the 2600 games and newer games, which they called the super games. The Atari 7800, it actually had a different look. They didn't release the 7800 till, I believe, 86. Like, they released a couple in 84 at that time, just to see how it would play in the market, but it kept on getting pushed back. So in 86 they released, but at that time, Nintendo Entertainment System already came out and it was dominating everybody with the 8-bit graphics. So Atari just couldn't get any kind of footprint on that. But today, I'm going to go ahead and do a review on the Atari 7800, and just to give you a little bit of what the console actually looked like. And so I'll go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to go ahead and open a box that obviously isn't mint condition. It's you can even tell there's like tape around here, but it's pretty cool. It says Atari 7800 video game system, arcade quality graphics, color and sound, plays all 7800 games and exclusive super games, plays all 2600 games, which was really important, like I just stated. More new games available soon, which obviously means it's probably not going to be anytime soon. And it came with a free Pole Position 2 game cartridge inside, which was pretty cool. So it's whether or not anybody bought the 7800 or not, it could have been a game breaker for Atari if they would have released it in 84 like they wanted to do. But so anyways, and what we have here is a brochure. It states Atari, power without the price. It talks about certain information here about the Atari games. What they originally wanted to do with the 7800 was allow it to connect to your computer, your personal computer. So it had an expansion port on the side. Also, you can connect a laser disc player. So Atari was actually thinking ahead that, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and do something that's like a little bit more faster to get it going, kind of like Sega did with their Sega CD. You could buy the Genesis, but it had an external out port, so that way you can connect it later on down the road once they had it. The 7800 did come with a digital. They call it a digital joystick. Obviously, it's just a regular joystick with one button. We'll put that to the side there. Atari Corporation limited 90-day warranty. And here it's you can write to Atari Service Center down in Sun Valley, California. Wow. I mean, when are you going to see this? This is super old, but like, wow, this is history right here. Also comes with Pole Position 2. It's like a little, talks about the game. States, are you good enough to race for the best? Do you have that nerve and skill to be a professional race car driver? Pit yourself against the clock and the competition, the world's top high performance Formula One racers, and let's find out. Anyway, so it pretty much gives like a background on the game, so that way you can feel more like you're personalized with the game, like, oh, I'm the driver and I'm doing this. Talks about scoring, talks about the starting positions, lap time, and bonuses that you can get on this track. So it's pretty cool. Also comes with a 7800 power adapter. Comes in a box. Says Atari power adapter for the 7800 Pro system. Of course, the Pro system is the professional term that they went by. And it's You know, it's smaller than the Nintendo Entertainment AC, but it's pretty cool. And here's Pole Position 2. Pole Position 2. So, didn't really have like that graphics that came out with the 2600, you know, where it actually looks like a vehicle. Not sure why. Maybe because it was, you know, made, you know, outside of Atari as well. But, you know, regular cartridge, you know, with the title on the side that sticks out. I happen to have two other games. Now, they didn't come with the system originally, but, you know, I'm lucky. So here's Q*bert for 2600. Q*bert, boom. And here is, I guess 6 games in one cartridge. It's called 6 Telegames, Curveball, Steer Ball, Straight Ball, for 1 or 2 players, used with joysticks and controllers. So actually, no, it's not. Came with a protective foam on each side. And here it is, the Atari 7800. Now, it kind of looks like a little like rainbow strip on a silver kind of plate, which actually looks pretty cool, and it's designed really nice. You know, it's not a sticker, so it actually feels like it's aluminum, but it's super nice, and it shines when you see the Atari. Like, I really dig this console, I really do. You can tell how they were coming on up, you know. Besides the 2600, which was like based on like wood look, now we're going plastic and, you know, metal, so you can kind of see how futuristic it is. You have 4 buttons. You have the power button, pause button, select button, and reset button. So anyways, so that is the Atari 7800 Pro system, and we're gonna go ahead and fire it up, and we're gonna play a couple games off of this, actually. Some of my favorite games too. So you know, stay tuned. There'll be a link, so you go ahead and check that out. And you know, again, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you dig it. I'll be doing more reviews on different consoles. So anyways, continue watching. Check out the vids, the gameplays. Also, don't forget about our arcade, the best arcade music ever playlists. Those are pretty dope. Just might bring back some memories if you happen to be back in the day and you're playing games in the arcade and you hear something over, you know, over the game system. That's what I'm talking about. Those kind of music that play in the background. But anyways, so yeah, holla if you hear me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Peace.